Hello there. The UK voted to leave the European Union and become an independent sovereign nation once more. It did not vote for the vassalage that Theresa May's blueprint offers. As John Redwood points out in his blog, this white paper is worse than the Chequers statement itself. The UK voted to leave the EU. We did not vote to remain stuck to the bloc via membership of a multitude of EU agencies inside an EU customs barrier and defence structure, whilst being subject to all manner of EU rules decided by the ECJ. And of course we'll therefore be continuing to pay for all of this, so the flow of vast sums of UK money into EU coffers will not stop, as was promised. The trouble is that many Tory MPs are now getting behind the PM, saying we should just accept it and move on. These of course are the Remainers amongst them, as well as some paper Brexiteers, those that have no Brexit substance, and some broken Brexiteers, those that Theresa May has domesticated in some way or another. But the hardcore of true Brexiteers are still in there fighting hard for a true exit. And the overly polite to Remainers, Jacob Rees-Mogg, has been in fine form in his condemnation of this white paper, saying such things as, "This white paper has not needed age to turn yellow. There are very few signs of the Prime Minister's famous red lines." And he also said he would be voting against it at the appropriate time. I fervently hope he also signs a letter of no confidence in the PM at the earliest juncture. As I said previously, the Tory Remainers and Tory Leavers have now switched trenches, and the Brexiteers are those rebelling against the government position. And the Conservative Party is tearing lumps out of itself in the process, leading some to say it might be coming to dodo time for the Blues. But where is all this wrangling going to get us? Some say that if the politicians can't agree on a deal, then we'll just leave on WTO terms. But writing in The Guardian, Mujaba Rahman, who is the Managing Director Europe for the Eurasia Group, a political risk research and consulting outfit, argues that our politicians would not allow the UK to leave the EU without a deal. In his article, Rahman says that a new feature of the Brexit political landscape is beginning to emerge. One that is different to the usual internal UK arguments about soft deal, hard deal or no deal, and that is no agreement in Parliament on any deal, leading not to leaving without a deal, but to an extension of the Article 50 process. The combination of Leave and Remain MPs in the House, coupled with basic party politics, will make just about any attempt by May to get her deal through an unlikely proposition, he says. This is despite the Cabinet Office Minister David Lidington briefing MPs from Labour, Lib Dem and the SNP on the Chequers deal, presumably in the hope of swinging enough of them round in support of it. And if there's no support for either hard or soft Brexit, then, says the author, there will be no support for a no-deal Brexit either, and a cross-party group of MPs would step in and call for the article process to be extended. And we know that there are enough Remain-minded MPs and peers in Westminster to vote for that, were it offered. And having ruled out a second referendum, the buck would stop with them, and the UK could be left hanging in a sort of limbo position of being a permanently leaving member state of the EU. But the EU, for its part, would of course probably want all sorts of concessions were we to request such an extension. One can already imagine the long wish list of being drawn up by the EU27 to allow such a thing. Maybe extra money to pay for all the costs of Brexit that they have so far borne. And all these negotiations and deals will be done in the normal EU way, behind closed doors. In fact, I would not be surprised if this sort of planning was not already underway. The Tories put no plan in place at all for a leave vote. They have put too little planning into a no-deal Brexit. But call me cynical, I reckon there's been a lot of planning going on for a full reversal of Brexit, let alone a delay to the process. Finally, isn't it strange how one person's president is another person's poison? Obama intervenes in UK affairs, the Remainers like it and the Leavers condemn him. Trump does the same, and the Leavers like it and the Remainers condemn him. But I must say that when Labour's Shadow Foreign Secretary, Emily Thornberry, accuses the President of childish behaviour of the worst sort, and then says that Melania Trump doesn't hold the President's hand, so why does Mrs May have to, at the same time as an angry baby Trump blimp is flying over London, you have to wonder who's being the childish ones here. But the BBC's Andrew Neil might have Trump taped. He tweeted this afternoon, "The Trump two-step. NATO Day 1 bluster. NATO Day 2 retreat and cover up. UK visit Day 1 bluster. UK visit Day 2 retreat and cover up." Are we saying that Trump has a theme? Bluster, retreat, cover up, repeat. Bluster, retreat, cover up, repeat. So, please let us all know what you think by leaving a comment below. Thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.